In this video, I'm gonna be ranking the best Galaxy Opals on a tier list. As you guys can see on the screen, we have a tier list ranking from S all the way down to D tier, and we have about 25 of the top Galaxy Opals in the game, and I'm gonna be putting them on a tier list of where I think they rank. So Anthony Davis, I think for Galaxy Opals, he's probably B tier. He's not a bad Galaxy Opal, but I don't think he's really anything crazy. When he first came out, he was pretty decent because obviously this was the first out of position set. He was a small forward shooting guard, 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan, and honestly that's about it. It's a pretty mid Anthony Davis card, but the best thing about him is he's 6'10" and he can play the shooting guard position. Desmond Bain, I think, is C tier. Really wasn't the biggest fan of when I tried him out. I think for Galaxy Opals, he's probably C tier. He's a 6'5" shooting guard, but only has a 6'4" wingspan. Stats are pretty good on the defensive end, but overall only 89 speed, 86 ball handle, 88 speed with ball. He's going to be a really good three-point shooter with tons of Hall of Fame badges, but I just feel like overall not the biggest fan of his jump shot, and he does not have very good dribble zigs. So for me, Desmond Bain is going to be in C tier. Scotty Barnes, I think, is very similar to a guy like Anthony Davis. Obviously, Anthony Davis is taller and he plays more of like, a power forward position, but Scotty Barnes is still a very good small forward, 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, and he's going to give you lockdown defense, 94 block, 96 steal, 94 perimeter with a 94 interior. He's got 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 90 speed with ball. Obviously tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges. I do think Scotty Barnes for a Galaxy Opal is pretty decent, so I'm gonna throw him in B tier. The next Galaxy Opal player on the tier list is gonna be Kazzy Russell. I'm not sure exactly who's gonna be in S tier yet, because S tier is my top 5 Galaxy Opals in the game. I'm just gonna assume Kazzy Russell is in the top 5. He might get moved down to A tier, but Kazzy Russell, easily one of the best Galaxy Opals in the game. He's 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, and of course he can play the shooting guard position. He's one of the best offensive cards in the game, 94 3 ball, 95 speed, 95 driving dunk, 93 speed with ball, and they actually made him really good on the defensive end as well. But the main thing about Kazzy Russell is going to be the base 3 jump shot, which is probably the fastest or the second fastest jump shot in the game. And then he does have quick dribble style and the Kobe Bryant size of escape package, which is obviously really good. Looking at Dino Raja, I think he's probably S tier as well, man. I think he's one of the best power forwards in the game, and to be a Galaxy Opal and to be one of the best power forwards in the game, I think he's probably going to be in S tier. Looking at Dino Raja here, he is a center power forward, 6'11" with a 7'11" wingspan. That is obviously going to be the game breaker for Dino. And then he does have a great jump shot, base 4 on very quick release timing is a great jump shot. So for me, I do think Dino is probably in S tier. D'Lo, I'm going to throw in A tier. I think he's better than Anthony Davis. I think he's better than a guy like Scotty Barnes. David Robinson, easily going in that S tier. If you guys know D-Rob, he is still one of the best centers or power forwards in the game. Nikki Malajuan, I'm gonna throw in A tier. I don't think he's a top 5 Galaxy Opal, but I do think he's very close and easily in the top 10. Nikki Malajuan, center power forward, 7 foot tall with a 7'3" wingspan. He's just a good overall power forward or a good overall center in the game. He's not as good as a guy like David Robinson. That's why I'm gonna have him in A tier. Jonathan Isaac, I feel like he's got to be in S tier as well. I know we got 4 Galaxy Opals already in S tier and we can only have 5, but Jonathan Isaac is still one of the best small forwards in the game, especially for being a Galaxy Opal. He is 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan, and he's going to be one of the best locks in the game. 90 interior, 93 perimeter, 95 lateral, 94 steal with a 94 block. He's got 95 driving dunk, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. He plays very similar to that dark matter Giannis. So for me, Jonathan Isaac is going to be in S tier. Of course, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about my tier list? What would you guys change in my tier list? And if I miss any Galaxy Opals, just comment their name in the comment section, and I'll give you guys where I think they are on the tier list. C, B, A, S, or wherever I think they are, because obviously there's a lot of Galaxy Opals and I couldn't get every single one on this tier list. Next Galaxy Opal is going to be Jamal Crawford. They really did this card dirty. I'm gonna throw him in C tier. I do like using Jamal cards in past years because he's usually pretty fun to use, but man, they messed up this card's dribble sigs like pro size up, Kevin Durant size of escape. Like, they really messed up his sigs. His jump shot is pretty decent, nothing incredible. Only a 70 block. Like, he's really not that good for a point guard. I like using Jamal Crawford, but realistically, he's probably a C tier card. Jason Williams, I think, is very similar to Jamal Crawford. I'm gonna throw him in B tier though, because I know he does have base 3 jump shot, and I think for that reason alone, just because he has base 3, I think I'm gonna throw him in B tier. He's only 6'1", actually 35 strength. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, 6'1", 35 strength. He can have base 3 all he wants, but I'm gonna have him in C tier. Jaylen Brown, I know people are gonna disagree with me on this one. Not a big fan of, never really was that big a fan of Jaylen Brown, so I'm gonna throw him in C tier as well. He's probably the best one in C tier though, I will say that, because obviously he's gonna be a really good defensive card. 97 steal, 97 lateral, 95 perimeter with an 84 block and an 87 interior. But for me, I just feel like this card can't do anything on the offensive end, so I'm gonna have him in C tier. Jermaine O'Neal, now this one is pretty debatable. I'm gonna have him on the right edge of S tier. I think he's better than Hakeem and better than D'Lo, but he's very close to Kazzy, Dino, David Robinson, and Jonathan Isaac. Next card is gonna be Kevin Love. I think he's actually pretty good. I'm gonna throw him in B tier. Not a bad Galaxy Opal. Jason Kidd, another not bad Galaxy Opal at all. Usually Jason Kidd is pretty bad in my team, but for a Galaxy Opal card, I mean 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan. He actually got some really good defensive stats. 85 block, 98 steal, 98 lateral, 98 perimeter with a 95 interior defense is actually really good for a point guard. He's got 95 3 ball, 97 mid-range, 98 speed, 98 acceleration. He's even got an 85 driving dunk, 95 ball handle, 98 speed with ball. If you look at Jason Kidd's stats and badges, he looks to be a very good Galaxy Opal point guard. The biggest flaw with him though is going to be his jump shot. It still is a pretty slow jump shot and a pretty beta jump shot, but other than that, Jason Kidd looks to be a very good point guard, so I'm gonna throw him in B tier. Manu Ginobili, very similar to a guy like Oscar Robinson. I'm gonna have both those guys, and actually I'm gonna go Oscar in A tier, and then I'm gonna go Manu like top of B tier. I think Oscar is better than Manu Ginobili in my opinion, and then I think Manu, he's kind of similar to guys on B tier. Oscar Robinson, just a little bit better in my opinion. He's 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan, a very good overall point guard, but I do like his jump shot a little bit better than Manu's. He's got base 49 Rudy Gay upper on very quick release timing, and then he does have the quick dribble style where Manu Ginobili only has shifty. So for me, Oscar is going to be an A tier Galaxy Opal, and then Manu Ginobili is going to be a B tier. Next card is going to be Sean Marion, who I'm honestly going to throw in C tier. I know a couple people do like him, but for me, I really don't think he's that good of an Opal card. Tyrese Maxi, another C tier card. I really don't think any of these playoff cards, for at least the Galaxy Opals, I don't think are really that good. So Maxi is going to go in C tier. Is this Ralph Sampson? Ralph Sampson's actually pretty good. I'm going to throw him top of B tier. I don't think he's on the same level as a Hakeem, Jermaine O'Neal for like the center and power forward position, like for a big position, but I mean Ralph Sampson's still pretty good. He's definitely obviously still good because of his height, right? He's 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan, so he obviously has that going for him. But I mean, like, his jump shot really isn't the best. Only a 79 3 ball jump shot, super baited, not the fastest of a card. For me personally, not the biggest fan of Ralph Sampson, but I do think he deserves to be in B tier. Next Galaxy Opal on the tier list is going to be Jack Sigma. He definitely deserves to be in A tier. He's very similar to Jermaine O'Neal. I think Jermaine O'Neal, Jack Sigma, and Dino Raja are all very similar cards and are all around the same level of how good they are. So for now, I'm going to have Jermaine O'Neal and Jack Sigma in A tier. Next Galaxy Opal is going to be Tim Duncan. I think he's A tier, honestly. I'm a really big fan of this Tim Duncan card, especially when he came out. I do think he was a very good power forward, and I think he was super underrated. Now he's a little bit worse because he came out almost like 2 months ago, but he's a power forward center, 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan. I just feel like he was a really good defensive power forward. I did like his jump shot a lot on very quick release timing. I thought he played really good defense, was really good in the pick and pop. I thought overall he was just a pretty good power forward. Next Opal on the tier list is going to be Victor Oladipo. I think he's B tier, kind of similar to a Manu Ginobili, right? In that kind of tier range for point guards and Opals, going to be in B tier. Dwayne Wade, I think he's going to be the final card in S tier. It's between Dwayne Wade, Jermaine O'Neal, or Jack Sigma of who does go to S, but I think Wade is just a little bit better. Wade's still super good, man. I hope this card does get a new dark matter very soon because he's a shooting guard point guard, 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's got a 94 3 ball, 97 mid-range, 98 speed, 98 acceleration. He's going to play some really good defense for a point guard. He's got 92 ball handle, 98 speed with ball. In my opinion, I think Dwayne Wade is still a very good point guard, especially for being a Galaxy Opal. He's got a pretty good jump shot on quick release timing, and then he does have quick dribble style and the Kobe Bryant seismic escape, which is obviously really good. So Dwayne Wade is going to be the final Opal in S tier. Wes Unseld, another B tier card. I think he's pretty decent, but nothing super incredible. And I'm actually throw Kevin Love. I'm gonna throw Kevin Love into C tier. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about my tier list? Let me know what you guys would change about it. But that is gonna be the video for the best Galaxy Opals on a tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.